This is Pete from Metalheadz, and I'm hanging out with Kobra. It's Hard Rock Hell. How's it going?
It's going absolutely wicked, thank you. Yeah.
You guys played yesterday, right?
Yes.
How did it go?
It was so fun.
It was awesome. Yeah. Great crowd response. Lots of people there. It was awesome. Yeah.
For anyone that doesn't really know the band, can we like a bit of info on Kobra?
Well, we are a 2-year-old band, and we what would you say our sound is like?
Very traditional influenced heavy metal. Right. Really
Priest, Maiden, Sabbath.
Yeah. But bringing a little bit of a new touch into it, so a little more melodic in some places. Yeah.
Where are you guys based then?
We're from Calgary, Canada.
Cool.
Yeah.
And what's the scene like then up in Canada?
It's very progressive, I'd say. Very progressive. There's a lot of death metal and some black metal, you'd say, in Calgary.
Great death metal scene, yeah. Bands like Quo Vadis, Martyr, Augury, lots of groups, lots of good death metal. Yeah.
So what do you make of the UK then?
We think it's wicked. We love it. We want to come back here as much as possible.
Yeah.
It's definitely a place where some kind of story has started for us, so we're going to try and be here as much as possible. Yeah.
So you guys have like a CD or an album that people can buy?
Yeah, we have one album out right now. It's Out of the Pit, and it was released on September 27th in the UK through Code 7, so you can finally get it here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I concur.
That was good.
Oh dear. 2 years being in the band then, could we get some funny horror stories?
Oh, geez. Let me try and think of something here. Well, we did go to the States and have a pretty bad adventure, I guess, in the summer that we could talk about. It was a gong show. We were trying to get to this female-fronted metal festival in Detroit City, and basically they moved the date. So we were racing across Canada without sleeping. Me and him, like, driving the band van. Everyone's, like, sleeping. We're taking shifts driving the van. Get there just in time for load-in after 3 days of straight driving, which is crazy. We're, like, loopy by then. And, yeah, we played the show. We got really badly, what would you say? Like...
robbed?
Yeah, like really, busted.
We were eating breakfast the morning after we played, and while we were eating breakfast, a bunch of people came and broke into our van and jacked everything that we had. Luckily, the gear was in the trailer, and we were able to hold on to that, but it was terrible. When they say Detroit Rock City, it's not true.
Not anymore. Something's changed. Yeah.
So what about highlights then? What would you say has been a career highlight for the band?
Hard Rock Hell.
Yeah, Hard Rock Hell, UK tour.
Yeah.
This has ruled. Yeah, this has been the best.
2011's just around the corner. What are the plans for Kobra next year?
We're actually planning on going in the studio. Well, we're not planning. We are going in the studio. It's been booked. We're flying to Toronto, and we are in the studio for 3 months, set to release an album in March, hopefully.
And sound of the album then, is it going to be more like your first CD, or like what influences are you going to draw on for that?
I think we're getting into a lot more of the modern bands like In Flames, Dream Theater. What else is coming out on this album?
We're actually, we have some new players in our bands too, and they come from really progressive backgrounds. And there's also like some punk background. When you put our band together, it's a huge mashup of genres of metal. Thrash, death, like our drummer, he came from death metal band. And basically the second album is just an evolution of what we had before, but with everyone's flavors coming into the music. So it's going to be cool because everyone is writing the music on this next album.
Oh, that's quite rare for a band actually to do that these days.
Yeah, so we're incorporating everything. So you're going to hear like some old influences, but with like a lot more melodies and maybe some thrashy, deathy drums. Like just, it's just going to be more of a...
very eclectic,
yeah,
if you will.
More eclectic, I'd say. More eclectic. A little more new. Yeah.
That sounds cool. Well, guys, I want to thank you for having a chat with me today, and hopefully I'll see you next year sometime.
Yeah, I hope so too. Thank you.
Awesome.